Hello, this is Minder Chen. I'm a professor of Management Information System at Martin V. Smith School of Business and Economics at CSU Channel Island. In this video lecture, we're going to focus on the development of a website in the context of e-commerce. And first, we look at kind of four different phases in terms of a web-based e-commerce design. First of all, you need to build a website that can attract a lot of users come to your website. And so attract is the first step. You want to get a lot of hits. Either you have some interesting concept, providing some useful web-based services, and you definitely want to attract enough users to your website. But once they come to your website, you want to engage the user, turn them into leads and potential customer. Let them register on your website so you can get in touch with them by email and other means. So after that, you do want to encourage this user and visitors to participate in some of the transaction activity on your website, such as purchasing product or paying for services, generating content, for instance, writing book review or posting comment on certain issue. And that's participation. And through participation, potentially you can generate revenue. And once you establish your website as a reputable one with lots of users who contribute either money, content, or other resources, then you can consider placing ads. But once you have the ads, then the user may jump to other website, which means they go to another website which attract them. They may not come back. So this is one area that you need to be a little bit careful. Not all the website need these steps in its design. In this diagram, we're going to look at the end-to-end process of e-commerce website. We're using, where should we get started? Well, let's look at maybe a car purchasing website as an example. You may try to attract people come to your website through advertising or something called search engine optimization, which we will take a look at it in another lectures. Once users come to your website, you do want to engage them, which is referred to as lead generation, capture their basic information. You also need to think about various merchandising decision, what products you want to carry, or what services that you want to offer. Eventually encourage the user to transact, which means placing order, shop around and throw things into the shopping cart and check out. And then you need to deal with the payment system when they check out. Once you receive the paid order, you need to fulfill the order by shipping products or deliver services to the customer, and then provide after-sales customer service. That's kind of the whole cycle in terms of running a website, from attracting user, engaging them, have them purchasing something from your website, eventually manage that after-sale fulfillment, back-end logistics, and after-sales customer services. So to open an online business, this is kind of step you can follow. It's not always sequential. First, you identify a need and a niche. Remember, when you're small, identify a niche and unmet needs from some targeted user is a good way to get your business started off the ground. And determine what you have to offer, okay, to meet those needs and fulfill the need in a niche. You need to set your business goal and design the business or technical architecture of your e-commerce website, or even the business model. Assemble your e-commerce team, which can be may include technical talents and people who understand the business in a particular area. Just give you a quick example. When Zappos.com was founded, the founder called around and eventually found a venture capital firm willing to invest. But one of the conditions for the investment is that they asked Nick Swimmer, who is the founder of Zappos.com, say you need to find someone who understands the shoe business, because Nick himself did not know the shoes business. He was just a frustrated shoe buying customer and want to set up a website to sell shoes. Eventually, he found someone who worked at Nordstrom's in the shoes department as a buyer with many years of experience. Okay, eventually you build your website and you need to set up a system to handle the sales, the backend logistics, shipment, inventory, and you need to provide customer service to handle return and other issues the customer may have after they have purchased your product or services. And you do need to promote your website to bring in more users come to your website, and eventually constantly evaluate your website performance and improve its design to make it more friendly and more efficient to your user. Once the site is in operation, you need to constantly analyze the usage data, analyzing the web log file, as we call it, and the business manager can adjust on how the site should be changed to accommodate the usage behavior of the user. So the developer would modify the site, eventually deploy the newly designed website, and the user, and then we continue to collect users' data. Just to give you a quick example, a company tracked users' usage pattern and found out that a lot of users abandoned their shopping cart. First, they thought it's that they did not make it clear the website is actually pretty secure. So they beef up their security and make it very clear to the user, but that did not improve the situation. Eventually, they found out is that they asked user for credit card information before they tell the user the total cost, particularly the shipping and handling costs. And a lot of users just did not feel comfortable to give you the credit card information before they know the total cost. And once they change that, make it very clear the total cost, and then ask for credit card information, the shopping cart kind of abandon rate reduced quite dramatically. Okay. This web life cycle is very similar to this one. So analyze the usage data is important. And so let's look at some of the web metrics. Hits. Okay. When you access a web page which has, let's say, one image file, that's 2 hits. And that's 1 page request. When you visit a site and visit a few pages, let's say 5 pages in 5 minutes, and then you basically just leave the site. That is considered a session. One session, 5 page, and probably 10, 15 hits. If you come back again on the same day to visit the site again, then that means there's 2 sections that you engage in. However, if we count the so-called unique visitor, you should be only count as 1 unique visitor, at least for that day. The visitor may not be buying. If you can turn visitor to the buyer, then that's a further improvement. And customer, to some extent, customer may be someone who registered. They may not be buying anything yet. So basically, you turn the visitor to customer who register, and then you turn customer potential to buyer. That's what we call conversion rate. Convert visitor to customer, convert customer to buyer. On web server log file, the log file can record actually a lot of information about the computer that you use. Here we refer to as a remote machine. We sometimes can know what kind of device or this browser the user may be using. We also have some idea about the IP address. Through the IP address, a lot of time we can find out where the user may be living. Referral is referred to if someone hit your website, you can actually find out which link they click from what website, which lead this user to come to visit you. And the other website that this customer come from is often referred to as referrals. Okay. They are tool or soft website which help us to analyze our web metrics, like Google Analytics or Alexa. Alexa that's actually owned by Amazon can do this type of work for you. Here I list a few kind of e-commerce hosting solution. Yahoo has a website to support small business. You can build e-commerce website through that. You can also use eBay actually to auction off some item. eBay has something called Buy It Now, which you can just name a price. If people don't want to engage in a bidding war, they can basically just purchase with that price. Amazon has something called Marketplace. They can help you to list used book, other merchandise, and sell it through its marketplace. Drupal and WordPress are kind of open source software which can help you to set up a website. Some of them, Drupal, WordPress, may need an add-on e-commerce package to make it work better to support e-commerce related website building. For potential class group project, actually, you may want to consider webs.com, which is totally web-based in terms of the website building tool. You don't really need any technical skill in terms of programming or even the HTML coding skill. So take a look at this if somehow you need to build something and don't have a lot of technical expertise and don't want to pay other people who has the technical skill to build it for you, then websites such as webs.com may be a good option that you want to seriously look into it.